Hey, man, we here, man. Be sure this is Views for the Seven. This shit expensive. I know. I read it wrong. Nigga, that shit say Deuteronomy, but what the fuck? But y'all didn't see it. One of the man, you kids that sold you a fake wristband, man. You ain't look at the motherfucker, man. Oh, y'all, this is the Views. That's some fucked up shit, man. When I be just. I be paying attention to the wrong shit.
The wrong shit sometimes. Yeah, it happens.
This shit got spit. I'm joining my homeboys. Ivan.
That's good.
Skinny.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yes, sir.
Wifey.
Ow.
What's been going on, man? The Norms. What's up, man? The arms.
That's so funny. Do we dress like that on purpose? Nah,
that definitely.
Oh, that is crazy.
we definitely like a Sigma convention. That's crazy.
American flag up in this motherfucker, boy.
That is nuts. No,
That is yeah, man. Shout out to y'all.
it's crazy how it happened. Not shit, man. Just same shit. Being
No Sigmas in here. I mean, no that. Big old.
See, look at you, starting early.
I ain't in it, man.
That's
All
a
right.
stereotype.
Is
it? It is. I done seen something that's not.
That's what, not big?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right.
it's something that's not big.
Yeah, all right.
No comment.
Have you ever seen what?
Hey, man, I ain't in it.
Have you ever seen? All right.
One.
Look.
A lot of my family.
One
from
I
there,
can
they
think of.
small.
They small.
It's some small ones.
Okay,
Yeah,
they got
it's
two.
fine.
My family.
Okay, 4.
All right. They're
But
gonna
is
come and, they gonna come
Gonna
and
be
get
coming
you.
for us. Almost
Is
no
that
problem.
I
like-
ain't saying nothing. Y'all said it.
I ain't
Is
saying
that
nothing.
is that a Sigma thing though?
What?
That's a.
That's
I think that's the stereotype for they org a lot of times.
Is it real? No, is it a real stereotype?
It's a stereotype. It ain't true. It's a lot of small.
It's kind of true.
They all the orgs got like some stereotypes.
Okay,
to 'em.
all right, hold on. Give us
Lord.
the
Lord.
give us the frats sorority stereotypes.
He gonna put me under the fucking fire.
Come
Okay.
on, that's easy.
You're part of that band.
man, one sound.
I think the Kappa stereotype is they.
Okay, yeah.
The Sigmas is stereotypes is they all dark skinned for the most stereotypes.
Yeah, because the light skinned dudes go to
Kappas.
Kappas.
The Qs is they all built like they came out of prison.
Yeah.
A lot of the
High
time, that's a
desert Qs,
stereotype.
yep.
That's a stereotype.
No, that's for real.
They
Damn.
all-
I've
know-
never seen a skinny
You never
Q.
seen besides Ricky Smiley, huh?
Steve
He's a
Harvey.
cute.
Steve Harvey.
Yes, Steve Harvey and Stephen
Steve
A.
Harvey
Smith
not a little dude though.
and Jordan.
He ain't got no.
Jordan the Q?
Yeah,
Jordan's a Q.
I think Jordan pledged. I think he got
Oh,
hazed.
wow.
He's brand. I think he branded, ain't he?
I don't think he branded,
I think he is.
but they got pictures of him in college.
All them niggas big. Cause they be hooping, they be stepping in them Timbs.
A lot of them.
Oh yeah, them go Tim.
The iotas is the old niggas, quote unquote.
Who? Oh, that's what you is.
Yeah, I'm iota. We the non.
You did. You looked old your whole life too.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that being a stereotype.
Yeah, that's because we was founded by we was non-traditional.
Old ass sophomore.
He was one of the full force niggas in high school.
Hey, I can't do this with y'all today, man. God damn.
Wow.
Oh my god.
All right.
Fuck y'all put Unc on the line.
Hey, that's funny as fuck.
Third,
God damn.
okay, so what the
al-
sororities? Oh no, the alphas.
What's the alpha stereotype? I can't even think of it right now, to be honest.
I ain't never seen a
They
light
like
skinned
the
alpha.
nerd smarty type.
Really?
Yeah.
You know,
Smart.
I ain't never seen a light skinned alpha either.
Martin Luther King.
Nigga,
Nigga, come on,
Ghost
bro.
off Power.
That's a dark skinned nigga.
Ghost?
Nigga ain't nigga dancing like that as a dark skinned nigga. That's all nigga moves, boy. The real dude, I think Ghost gave him like sex appeal. And then when the real one started like talking and moving and shit.
When he was doing them poems.
You think he had sex appeal before?
All the poems
The
with Tank and
poems.
shit.
Oh my God!
What's the-
Please get him the fuck out of here.
Because before you got him is what? 4 Color Girls, Savu.
Oh yeah.
Who was wasn't the nigga in the movie with the UPS delivered the wrong?
He was.
Yeah,
What
that's
movie was that?
that's Savu. That's what
Next
that's
Day Air,
Savu.
right?
Next Day
Yeah,
Air.
Next Day
That's
Air.
what
That's
Savu.
actually how he got his role for fucking Power.
Huh.
The Next
That
Day
is
Air.
crazy.
Next Day Air is how 50 decided he wanted to put him in Power.
That's insane.
Okay, with the okay.
I ain't doing the sororities. I don't got no issues with them.
Come on, man. Oh,
You can't be doing that.
Especially one particularly. Nah, they be on my helmet.
You said they be on your-
I love black women.
IOTAs was formed. Well, they was founded in the 60s.
1963.
Okay.
But
Y'all a baby.
We the last ones to get in the D9. But we was founded, honestly, by non-traditional students. Like, our founders was like 25, 26, coming from the Army.
Yeah.
They already had families and shit. So we are the non-traditional
So
students.
y'all was founded by
Yeah.
old niggas.
Y'all was the old
I
nigga.
said it's a stereotype, yeah. It's a
That's
stereotype.
crazy.
And the youngest one was like 18, and he's the last founder of all the orcs that's still alive. We got a founder that's still alive.
So
Oh,
y'all what
that's
the movie?
awesome.
Y'all what the movie Old School was made after?
That's funny.
Named after y'all.
No comment.
That's crazy.
Well, Ivan, man, what's been going on, man?
Nah, shit, man. Staying out the way. Fucking just being a dad.
Yeah.
Being a dad. My son, they played against two top 25 teams this week, and it looked like they played against 2 top 25 teams this week. It was a kid yesterday. He reminded me of like Larry Johnson in college.
Your son been
Oh,
consistent
shit.
though. Your son stays consistent.
Yeah. That's the goal though. Like we have to go to school after this. Like this is JUCO. We have to go to school after this. Keep your eye, you know what I'm saying? Keep your eye on the prize. Like you be mad about certain shit, and I get it.
Tunnel vision, man.
Yeah, from a competitive standpoint, but like this is regardless of what happens, you can not win another game or you can go win the national title. Regardless, this stage of the journey is over with.
Yeah.
Right.
So keep your focus there. He told me, I'm not gonna say who, but he did tell me that one D1 school has him scheduled for a workout after the season. So
Okay.
That's dope. Let's go.
they played against yesterday. They played against Salt Lake, who's like number 7 in the country.
Okay.
Them niggas looked every bit of it. They look like that look like a Division I team.
Mm.
I said the one boy, he looked like Larry Johnson to me. Like
I think that's the misconception about JUCO, man. It's like, man, these motherfuckers still can play.
a lot of kids that go to JUCO are like Division I bounce backs. Like maybe I went to the school and didn't like, or it wasn't gonna play, or whatever the case may be.
Already
So
had the grades.
yeah, so let me go JUCO and then refigure it out. Zion Collins plays for Salt Lake City. And he looked every bit like a Division I guard.
Okay. We on Twitter.
Yes.
I don't want to sound insensitive. I really don't.
Okay.
How did you feel about seeing the "I'm glad he's back" tweet?
I'm not mad at it because somebody lost their life, and that you know
Yes.
based on his decision. So and that's always unfortunate. But he's young.
Yeah.
Somebody lost their life, so you don't want to just be like, you don't want to just take that too light, like, oh, he's young because somebody lost their life based on your decision.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he should have lost his entire life because I made this bad decision, regardless of what the outcome of my bad decision was. Because it wasn't intentional. It's not like I went out to murder somebody. Like if I went to kill somebody, if that was my intent, then yeah, I made a stupid decision that a lot of kids make. A lot of adults make these same fucking decisions. They just don't. The end result isn't what his end result was. So I'm kind of like in the middle about it. I don't feel like he should have lost his entire future based on this one decision, even though that was the most tragic result that decision could have had. So I'm on the fence about it. He looked great. He got another shot. From my understanding, he's going Division I like he was going to from Jump Street. So I'm not mad at him. It's unfortunate because we've seen several players from here lose their opportunities based on making the same exact decision he made. He's not the first. Marcus Lawrence did something similar. Kevin Gaines did something similar. Like all guards from Vegas who had these opportunities to be great.
And resulted in a loss of life?
No, I think Marcus was like he did something where he was drunk driving though.
Yes.
It involved him drunk driving, and he lost his opportunity. Kevin Gaines was on his way to the NBA. It was Kevin Gaines and Jamal Crawford. They were the stars at Michigan as freshmen. Kevin Gaines was on his way. He was like the third-ranked guard in the nation behind like Jason Williams, who played in the NBA, and Jamal Crawford, who played in the NBA. Kevin Gaines was the next guard in the nation behind them. And then you went to Michigan and did something stupid and lost your opportunity.
I just, I remember last week we was talking about Chris Brown, right, and the things that he did and his teams that resulted in it's still.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, I'm on the fence too, man. I'm on the fence too. It's a young dude.
Yeah.
Very, very young dude.
Very young.
So
Having a baby that resulted in a similar situation, I have different feelings for it.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But in the same vein, I still understand that he's a youngster.
I was gonna say, like, for the people that are not familiar with what you guys are talking about, because I know I'm not the only one that doesn't know. So
okay.
happened?
I'm sorry. So, a couple years ago?
Like
I want to say he was like 16.
Yeah. Or like 17. Like I think it was after his senior year.
Okay. Basketball player. I don't know how to pronounce it. Zion Collins.
Yes.
He was. I want to say he wasn't even. Was he?
I think he was high.
He was high.
He was high.
Mm-hmm.
And got into an accident.
That resulted in a loss.
A loss of life. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so now he's back playing basketball. They stripped him of his scholarship and all that.
And he sat in jail for like a year and some change, I believe.
So now he's back, and then I was seeing tweets yesterday. I was like, we glad he's back. It was highlights of him and things like that.
What school?
Was in a JUCO?
Oh
no, that he was going to go to.
Yeah,
he's going to UNLV.
He was going to UNLV.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so we were seeing tweets yesterday of glad he's back. I was seeing highlights, things like that, and I was like, man, I wonder how people really feel, right? Because I'm looking at it from a different lens, right? Because he was one of the top basketball players in his class, right? And so, people posting it, but it's not getting the traction that someone of his stature would usually get. So I was feeling like, somebody's posting him, but a lot of people, it still feels like a lot of people staying away from it.
Yeah.
I had mixed feelings about it because I've been on that side. You know what I mean? I've been on that side, but I also understand that this is a young man, and how does the family feel?
Yeah.
Things like that. You know what I mean?
I understand. If he had been just out chilling, then I probably would be like, you took somebody's life and you've been cooling. But from my understanding, he was in jail for the better part of at least a year. I could be wrong though. Don't quote me.
Yeah.
But it just seems so minimal for like
it does.
the result.
It does.
Like I think from like the family standpoint, I can only imagine because like you said, we've been in that seat before. I would be absolutely, feeling furious and disgusted with the justice system. Like,
because I ain't never getting mine back.
I'm never getting mine back. So why do you get to go on and live your dreams?
This is one of those. I'm glad I don't have to go through it. Things.
Yeah.
You understand? Like I could understand like who from the family side, like who. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. So I mean, I guess and in the moment, until I got here, and I'm talking to y'all. I guess I didn't think about it from that point. It just was like, I'm glad his life isn't over because of a dumb like. And if it was the Chris Brown situation where we got to see the result, if this was like a nationwide story, you probably you know what I'm saying. The perception of it probably would be a lot different. The Chris Brown situation, it played out in front of everybody, and we got to see what the result of this of this situation looked like. We're constantly reminded what this situation looked like. Every so often, that picture will just for whatever reason.
Surface.
It'll pop up,
and it's like, man, it look like
and you can't forget about it no more.
And then the difference between that is that it's two celebrities. So
Absolutely,
when you have someone that a teenage superstar that's on his way, everybody's looking forward to that, and then you have this regular person that they killed by accident.
Yeah,
it's still not going. Even if we did see the end result a million times, it's not going to be looked at the same.
Absolutely,
facts.
Which sucks.
It does suck. Mm. It's tough though.
Well, didn't try to bring that down.
No, yeah. So that
came in laughing, going out crying.
That's
right?
crazy. No, it was that's been kind of been going on. Kind of just waiting to see because they have 2 more games left in their season. And they're not going to the playoffs. So it's over with. We on to the next step.
Yeah.
So just making sure, but it is good to see because since I've been there since the beginning, I have relationships with some of the kids. So like seeing other kids saying, okay, well they're trying to build this program. Like now we want to go here. So I've talked to several kids who are like, well now I'm gonna start going to school now and getting my grades together because I want to go to school here and I want to kind of hoop or whatever. So that's dope to see that. Okay, y'all are actually trying to build something going forward that has kids excited about going to school and having an opportunity. So
I mean. From my standpoint, for those, understand what's going on with my son right now, you know what I'm saying? It's tough, man.
It is tough.
It's tough. And so I kind of got like tunnel vision for a minute, right? And then you start talking to other coaches, and it's kind of like, I was talking to a coach last night, and he was like, hey, man, in practice, we got 2, 3 scouts in our gym, you know what I mean? He was like, they just don't fuck with that program. So it's kind of like,
and it's crazy because that used to be the program. Like I wanted my son to go to the same school for the same reason. Like they're consistently putting kids in school, so he has a relationship with coaches. Like they're constantly coaches. You know what I'm saying? For you to consistently put kids in these different schools, you have to have a relationship with these coaches.
Yeah.
They have to be able to show up to your practices and see these kids. So I wanted my son to go to the same exact school your son went to for that reason.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The fall from grace is tough to watch. It's tough to watch.
Fall.
Plumbing.
Because even the years they weren't winning, it's still like, oh, they have this kid or they have these kids. So these kids are going to school regardless if they're winning or not.
Yeah.
Like to see where it's like, are they still putting kids in school?
Yeah. So the one, like I said, I got tunnel vision for a minute, man, and coming here and I'm talking to them, I'm talking. Then you start having conversations about the bigger picture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you start looking at the program itself.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they just don't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. What's been up, man? What else outside of the fam? You said you went to go see
I went to see the Bob Marley.
Skinny, you seen it too, right?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I like it. I liked it. Like I was explaining to Ivan, I like the fact that they didn't most biopics go messy, go like real into the drama and all that, and they didn't really do that. Like they
Oh, it was a safe biopic.
Yeah, I mean it was made by all his kids.
Yeah, the kids. There's a before the movie starts, there's a video message from Ziggy, I believe, that says we were on set every day to make sure.
I mean, but that's what I personally liked about it. I like that they didn't go too much into drama. Like I know Ziggy was a big part of this. Big part of this film. And all of his kids. I don't know how many of his grandkids was involved because I was thinking that too. Like, why wouldn't you have one of his grandkids play his role or something? But like it was. So for me, it was a dope movie. Like it was some shit I wasn't a Bob Marley person like that. So it was some information that I thought was dope to find out. Like I knew he got shot at. Like I knew someone shot him before. Yeah,
assassination attempt.
Yeah, I knew.
He has a nice. There's a nice, a very very good documentary out there on HBO Max of him.
I'll probably go check that out. So I knew about his assassination attempt. I just didn't know how deep everything was as far as like what was going on.
Yeah.
At that time in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And that it was Chirac. It was fucking Chirac.
Yeah, things turned. From what I remember, things really started to turn for him when he tried to go political, or he was going the political route, and that's when things started.
It kind of made it seem like not necessarily like he was trying to go political, but it just turned out that way. That's kind of my feel I got from the movie.
Yeah.
Like I have ties to the streets, and the streets are kind of choosing sides, and so I'm kind of caught in the middle of, because it was like gang. It was like the gang leaders kind of were like
Tripping.
at odds, and
It was 63rd and 64th.
yeah, really, and they have ties to the politicians too. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm in the middle.
Did they bring up the colorist issues?
Him being light.
Yeah, about him being a Rastafarian. They talked about how his father was a white man.
Yes.
Wow.
But it would be like small parts here and there. It wasn't like a central issue. But they did talk about how.
So the real thing from the documentary that I watched on HBO Max, I can't think of what the name is called. They really wasn't fucking with his music like that. They really wasn't fucking with his music like that, and they really wasn't fucking with his. I don't want to say thoughts, but it was a respect thing. You know what I mean? It was like
the
you're
Jamaicans
not
wasn't
really black. If that makes sense.
The Jamaicans wasn't fucking with it. What you saying?
He was Pat Mahomes.
And very much. So. Yeah, they really wasn't fucking with his music like that, and they wasn't fucking with where he was. They didn't respect it because he wasn't black. Or they looked at him like he wasn't black.
In this, he didn't know his father like that. Like he didn't know, like he knew of his mom, but he didn't know his father. His father was just basically somebody that was, you know what I'm saying?
Slave master.
Basically.
Low key.
Mm-hmm. That's basically what it was. So he didn't really know his father like that. And then the Rastas, he kind of just got put into it because of his wife.
Yeah.
Like, so she kind of brought him to that. But yeah, I can see them probably Jamaicans not really fuck with this because he ended up being like the biggest Jamaican superstar even within his time because of everywhere else was fucking with this music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Europeans,
No,
everywhere else.
So for niggas that live here, sometimes you gotta get cracking somewhere else.
It wasn't the locals.
Right.
Like,
Jamaica wasn't fucking with Bob Marley. The Swedish niggas was fucking with me, and the French people.
Right.
Then I went home like, oh, I've been fucking with Bob. No, you wasn't, but it's cool.
yeah,
I'm still here.
Motivating
Everybody
all the
else.
aspiring artists coming up.
Yeah, because he had everywhere else was fucking with him. So, like I said, the dopest part to me was they kind of kept it. They didn't go too deep because I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to be like, you got all these kids, nigga. Who is the mamas?
Where they coming from?
Like they didn't get into that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
So according to there is some books out there. He
was just making babies on the road.
Yeah, he was fucking.
He was fucking on tour and making a baby.
It says he was very insecure over his race and desperately wanted to fit in. His wife says, well, his widow, his wife, right?
Yeah.
Says that he asked her to rub shoe polish in his hair to make it more black, to make it more African.
Jesus.
Damn.
So I can only
You can kind of tell he was insecure in the
when
movie,
he
though.
moved when he moved to Kingston when he was 13, he was thought of as a white man and he suffered a lot because of it.
But he wasn't even that light. Like he didn't.
I
even
say that too.
He didn't. You know.
I've always felt like he wasn't that light.
In the
But,
movie?
but then when I look at his kids, I'd be like, well,
Yeah,
he
but
had to be because these niggas ain't that dark.
But some of his kids were mixed though too. So
Some of them kids is mixed.
yeah, some of them are mixed.
And
You
he has a
don't know the mothers.
He has
So
a famous quote that say, "Me don't dip on nobody's side. Me don't dip on the black man's side, not the white man's side. Me dip on God's side. The one who created me and caused me to come from black and white." That was his quote about.
I would have never known he was biracial.
I didn't know that.
I thought that he was just like a lighter black man.
Like he could
But
pass.
he's not even that light.
He could
to
pass
me.
the paper bag
not.
test.
He can.
Yeah,
I mean, I've never seen him in person.
I'm just going off of like his
Pictures.
pictures and
The
stuff,
pictures
and the
and stuff,
video
yeah.
movies.
Oh,
and-
well, I mean, you know, hey man, we just seen Alex. What was his name? Alex.
Who?
Fuck, what's the basketball?
Rodriguez.
Alex, what's his name? Is it Alex
Al-
Rodriguez?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
A-Rod.
A-Rod at the basketball game. I was like, God damn, they made that nigga.
A-Rod said it's a
nigga
10,
black.
man.
And he did.
He might have been going to get them
He said it's a
melanin
10.
shots.
Shit, I ain't gonna be Sammy. You ain't gonna catch me. I'm going the other way.
But he looked crazy because his hair is so straight.
He looks crazy. Like why do the baseball
So
niggas get
when
weird
y'all
after they
talk
get
about-
done playing?
when y'all watch y'all biopics, do you like the safe ones, or is it like, do you like the ones that the family is over, or do you like the ones from the other side? Where
I want the
I'm gonna try
scandal.
to give you the.
I want the scandal. I want all the dirt.
I like the families involved. I like the family involved.
I like the in the middle. I want a little bit of both. Cause I feel like it's boring if you don't have any scandal in there. Like you gotta have a little bit of
Well,
something.
they alluded to the fact that he was sleeping with other women.
Shit, you didn't even have to allude.
They
I
definitely
mean,
spoke to it.
shit.
I mean, if you don't have any prior knowledge of Bob Marley, which I didn't have a bunch of it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So yeah, they alluded to the fact that he was sleeping with
That
other
he
women
had outside
while he was
children.
married though,
Yeah,
and
he
that she was too. But I don't know how true it is. I haven't researched it at all. But like according to what I saw in the movie, like this is a practice of being a Rastafari, because Rastafarian
Yeah.
is like it's not a race.
Yeah.
So
Spiritual.
yeah. So like you brought
It's a way of life.
Yeah, you brought me into
They're rebels. They're rebels.
Yeah.
So that's where you get the freeform locks.
And they kind of show like being discriminated against in Jamaica because they were Rastafari.
Mm.
That was a part of it. But this is a practice of being a Rastafarian is having multiple partners. You brought me into this lifestyle.
Yeah.
So was she bringing home kids too? That weren't
She didn't bring
his?
home kids. But
her oldest child is not his.
Okay.
oh, well, there you go.
yeah,
her
but that's
oldest child's
before
not
him.
Well,
Yeah, and the
tomato,
rest.
tomato.
I think she only had 3 kids, but he has 12.
Damn.
Blended family.
So
Big blend.
Blended family. That's all.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like I
kinda
think
crazy.
even
They got a football team.
the one that playing Belly, I can't think his name. I think
12.
either Kamari or whatever. I think he's born like maybe the same year or a year after Bob Marley died, or the same year or the year before he died. So he had children that was like
On the way.
still,
Are you incubating? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But it's funny how they kind of portray those situations because Tina Turner, 2 of Tina Turner boys, them 2 boys, like 2 of her boys was
By the drummer, right?
by the drummer.
Yeah, that's one of them ones, man, where
See Tina Turner
that
shit.
ruined somebody.
Now we speaking biopics like that. I don't like the actual person being involved because Tina Turner made herself look real
Yeah.
fucking safe.
Yup.
Yes.
Yup.
Then I came to Ike with 2 kids. These was my 2 kids. In the movie,
They don't even
it's
mention that.
It seems as if only kid she had was his.
Yup.
And some of the beatings wasn't from him. Some of those beatings came from somebody else.
It was real safe.
They put it all on Ike.
they put it all on Ike.
Shit like that, I'm not for. I don't really care for that. Like to learn later, like, oh, this hoe was a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
And we villainized Ike for that,
Yup.
and he never recovered after that.
Nope.
He never recovered after that.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think
and it's
about.
fucked up. Like, I mean, he admits to slapping her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, he
Ike was
definitely
100
beat
with it,
on her,
like,
but
yeah,
we
you
don't
know,
know which
sometime I had
beatings
to-
was his.
Sometime I
But
had
we
to
know
slap her
all
up.
of the beatings was his, and them beatings was fucked up in that movie.
Yeah, they was.
They was.
It's fucked up.
But these 2 kids that y'all made it seem like this woman dropped off, them was my 2 kids.
Yup.
Those were mine. I came to Ike with 2 kids early.
Yes. And you left him. You left him.
You left them.
Deadbeat mother.
So like I fucked with the Jackson 5, but I felt like it was too safe. I don't think anybody was in. I don't know if anybody was involved, but I felt like that one was just a little.
Talking about the
too
one
safe.
that came out in the 90s?
Family Dream. Yeah.
Okay, American Dream. Okay.
American Dream. I really like the Temptations one, but I know that went over top. All that wasn't like.
Yeah,
Right.
but that was a good one.
Very good.
So where do you play it at though? Like, do you go over top? Do you play it in the middle? Like where? Like in a biopic, what?
I need somebody.
Where is it?
Okay, I in a biopic, I would prefer someone has the family's blessing, but the family can't have nothing to do with it.
I don't know.
I think that's possible.
Nothing.
Because how do you tell the story without like confirming the facts with the
I
family?
mean, you can have. I think you can have the story without including other people's emotions and narratives to said story. So if I tell you a story, right? If I tell you a story, just because I say it was this way doesn't mean it was actually this way. So how can you produce a story without including my emotions or narratives in it?
You got to make it entertaining. As long as it's entertaining.
So have my blessing, but I don't want my hands on it. Like at some point, I got to stop answering the phone. Like, because if it's gonna be your movie.
I think you for me, like get the input from the family and then leave it there. Like, okay, like give me your side of the story. This is how the story happened. Cool. I'm not gonna call you every day on the set though. Like, how did this happen? How did this happen? Like, you already gave me your part of the story, and it's my duty to do what I need to do with that information. I don't need to include you on the day to day. Like being on the set day to day for what?
Like somebody, even though I really didn't like the movie, right? Even though I'm gonna say the first half, I couldn't imagine being the director of a Tupac movie because everybody has a million versions
of Tupac.
of Tupac. So if I'm listening to somebody consistently, or if I have somebody on the set, they're giving me their version of.
And then if you ask somebody else, they're gonna be like, "Nah, it didn't happen that way. That happened this way."
I think Tupac's situation is like, I don't think it's a way to make a great Tupac biopic. One, we are like 30 years in, and there's still podcasts living off of stories
That
of
means
Pac.
that means you can put out a great movie.
Nah, because I feel like there's too much. It's too much. There's too many stories of too many situations, and I don't know. I feel like it's too much clashing.
If they can do it, they did an Elvis one, they did an Elton John one, they did my man's from Queen.
Elvis was a good one,
which was excellent.
If you can do some shit like that, like
Elvis
why can't like hip hop get something like that?
Notorious.
Sir.
A-Mal is not.
Notorious
That
was
is not
trash. Notorious painted. I thought Biggie was pussy that whole movie.
What about the Wu-Tang series?
Didn't catch my eye.
You ain't fuck the Wu-Tang series?
Straight Outta Compton.
They was fighting too much, man. So a lot of it was not believable. And they had Eazy-E, like Eazy was pussy in that movie.
But it's still a lot of shit they left out on Straight Outta
God.
Compton. Like it was a whole nother producer that they don't even talk about. Wasn't Prince?
F. Gary Gray?
No, Prince. What's the other dude?
Arabian Prince?
Arabian Prince.
Yeah.
They don't even speak on him.
They don't even speak on Eazy-E's song Diss and Dre now.
So that's what I see. And I think that
They don't bring up BG Knockout in there.
That's probably a
Come
good
on, man.
thing.
Hey, that's He walked in the lounge and niggas was like, "Who was that?"
But BG,
Niggas start playing this music. They start playing the music and shit. Niggas was like,
Huh?
but BG Knockout, within that time, he was a big piece to the beef. He was really in the streets.
"Yes,
Yeah.
He was really tripping with the death row niggas.
yes, he was." Orlando Anderson was his best friend.
Yeah, so he
Oh, I didn't know that.
he's a big factor in
wow.
that beef.
So how do you make the movie without him?
What you mean? Oh wow, Snoop did.
Yeah.
Snoop did a song with the dude that was supposed to kill Buck.
Jesus.
Snoop did a song with everybody.
Right.
The man that supposedly pulled the trigger, Snoop has a song with him.
Jesus.
After
That's why I'm saying it's so.
Pac was killed.
Straight Outta Compton was a good movie to me. I like Straight Outta
was
Compton.
entertaining.
I still
It was
watch
a good movie, but it was like
I don't think you can get all.
I
I don't. You can't get it right. There's no way to
There's no
get it
way.
right.
But why does that only happen in hip hop though?
I think they didn't get the Elvis
I don't-
right either.
I don't think they. I don't
You
think
think
they
so?
get them. I don't think they get them right. I just think that we not so immersed in in their culture that we give a fuck.
That's a good point. That's a great fucking point.
Yeah.
And if you include all the details, you turn an hour and a half movie into a 4 hour.
Yep.
Like who shouldn't do that?
That's why.
Well, that's what they did with the Jacksons, wasn't it? Like
It was
It
a
was a
mini-
mini
Watch
series.
it.
It was a
3
mini
days.
series.
Shit, the Temptations was 3 days, wasn't it?
Yup.
Temptations,
Temptations,
New
3
Edition.
days.
Yeah, nigga, put them on TV if you want all the details.
See, but I think now I would prefer a series. You can't do a Tupac movie. Like Skinny said, I don't think you can do a Tupac movie.
I'm not mad
You
at
can
a
do Tupac
series.
I'm not mad at a series.
I'm not
either.
mad. I enjoyed the Wu-Tang series.
The problem is there has been so many fucking Pac's Lives movies.
But then who tells the story? Because when you hear from niggas like Richie Rich them, Pac was not this quote unquote gangster, right? Like he wasn't as tough as he would claim to be. But when you hear the story from other niggas, like when Pac shot the police, it was like Pac was like, nigga, we finna shoot this, we finna stop this car, we finna get out the car. Pac got down on one knee, he started busting, and he got shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was he just radical or was he not? Like
I
one
think
nigga
you
say
can-
like he would have ran.
I think you can make a team. I think you can build a team and everybody get stories. And at some point, the more stories you get, the more.
The truth starts to come out.
Somebody has
So
to. Somebody
if
has
you
to
can-
strip. Somebody has to.
But
strip
nobody
some
can. Nobody can like be on set and saying this and this
Agreed.
and that can't. That can't. I was just telling wifey, right? I was just telling wifey the other day. One of my favorite movies ever. I watch it a lot. Lone Survivor, right? It's called Lone Survivor.
And if
Mark
I never watch
Mark
it again,
Wahlberg.
it'll be too
With Mark
soon.
Wahlberg. Well, basically, there were four soldiers. There were four soldiers that were dropped into a mountain. Was supposed to get footage of this dude from the Taliban, right?
Okay.
During the point that they were hiding, they ran across some herders with some cow herders or whatever,
Okay.
right? So they had a conversation. It was either, hey man, we either let them go or
You gotta kill him.
gotta kill them, or we tie them down, the wolves gonna eat them anyways. So they were like, well, we don't want to be on CNN for killing some motherfuckers, so we gonna let them go.
Right.
Within 30 minutes, they were surrounded. All of them died except one. Right? So you make a movie. You put a motherfucker on set. It is a movie I love. Probably one of the greatest war movies ever. You put him on set. He was actually in the movie too. But you put him on set. Now he's made almost a propaganda movie along with the military. A propaganda movie on what really happened, right? So, boom. Taliban released the movie. Released the fucking
The footage.
the footage. The real footage. So he write a book. In the movie, it looks like it's about. In the movie, it looked like about 30 Taliban, right?
Okay.
In the book, he says it's around like 200. Taliban released the footage. It's like 8 to 10 of them. It's like 8 to 10 of them. And the nigga that and so there was somebody who found him and like took him to the village or whatever, and that's where the military got him.
Okay.
He says, well, when I got him, he had all his magazines.
Oh, so he didn't shoot. He didn't shoot
He
a
didn't even
single
try.
shot.
He even- and then when you read the footage, they translated the footage that the Taliban released. And one of the Taliban is clearly saying, get the fast guy right there. He's running. Right? So
So you done left your whole everybody.
so now the real report coming out. Now the real report coming out. You got somebody on the scene that was able to proper turn it into a hero story. You got the military that is including it because this is a full shit show. And basically it was like, no, what really happened is you drop these motherfuckers off in the mountain. They lead a rope. That's how big headed they was. They lead a rope. The Taliban heard the helicopter already, so they know where they at. It's 8 to 10 of them. By the time these niggas settle down, they surrounded. The fight was only about 20 minutes. All of them gone except one.
The one that ran.
Somebody gotta tell the story.
Yep.
Somebody has to tell the story.
Somebody has to
I
tell the story.
volunteered.
And the one that ran.
I
is
volunteered.
the-
I
is the
volunteered.
sup- is the
And I-
hero.
and I have to tell it my way.
But see,
I
the
gotta
fucked
tell it my way.
the fucked up part is that y'all was able to, y'all was able to use that fight as propaganda. But what people, I don't know. The hidden sadness in it is that there was a helicopter that was coming to save them. They had like 14 soldiers on it. That got hit with an RPG. It's a wrap.
Jeez.
Damn.
So
It's a really terrible movie.
it's fucked up. But then when it's like, hey, this is nigga, this shit, like y'all say, is entertainment. Nigga, some action in this shit. I'm talking about 30 minutes in, 30. The entire shooting shit is about an hour and 15. The movie only about 2 hours. But then you read the entire thing, like, damn, this shit was only like 20 minutes, if that. Yeah. And the Taliban didn't give a fuck, so they showing the soldiers dead in the joint.
Gangsta.
In the real film, nigga, they showing them stripping they showing them stripping them.
Jeez.
So that's where it's like, god damn, man, this kind of.
But like, I think anything that involves the military has some propaganda to it.
Yeah, well, I want real fucking stories, man. I don't want no bullshit, man.
It's the military, man.
And I don't want no safe shit. And I don't want no safe shit either.
Sometimes the real story be boring.
That fuck.
Yeah.
And we're gonna promote our brand. We're gonna promote heroism.
It's right. If I'm an American and I'm telling the story, of course I'm gonna be the hero in the story.
Absolutely.
That's why it's so hard. It's so hard to really have what's the perfect blend? Like the perfect blend is so hard.
I feel like we got some classics in R&B. We got the Temptations. We got What's Love Got to Do With It. We got fucking the New Edition story, which
I love.
As time goes on, it's climbing. It's climbing. It might be top 4 right now. It's climbing. Story. You get it in rock and roll. Aside from James Brown, that was terrible. We haven't had a great
film. I watched it.
We haven't had a great hip hop biopic yet, man. And I don't understand what is.
I like Straight Outta Compton.
I like Straight Outta Compton too.
I like Straight Outta Compton.
Shot beautifully. That shit was trash.
That's crazy.
Nah, I fuck with Straight Outta Compton. Although I know a lot of the truth, like I know how much BG Knockout should be a part of that conversation. And I know that Prince Arabian.
And they had Dre on there like he was. Man, you can't portray. See, that's the problem. Like you portray Dre as this big bad motherfucker, and Eazy-E is like a bitch.
And he needed to have his jumpsuit on in there too, the silver one.
As long as y'all got Bone in the movie, I'm all right. Bone is in there.
I feel like Eazy's son probably could have been more involved.
Yeah, but I think the only 2 people that was involved was Dre and what? Ice?
Dre and Cube and
It was Dre and Cube.
Come on, man.
For the most part.
Ren was on set.
Fuck out of here, bro.
They didn't really let Ren tell the story though. Like same as Yella. Like Dre and Cube basically took over.
Yeah.
Because y'all didn't let Yella really tell his side like he should have. Yella was the only nigga that was still really by E to the last days.
Yeah, man.
And then Ren didn't really get to say too much like the niggas like that.
It's another story that's floating out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
The No Bull tour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you give a fuck about the other side?
Yes.
Do you really? I'm
not listening to Luke Longley, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the last dance was an epic documentary series to me.
That was a Jordan propaganda.
Regardless, absolutely,
it was great.
It was great though.
It was good.
Yes. It was great as fuck.
Yes.
So now you got 3 niggas saying that's not how it really happened.
I think if Scotty was up there by himself, or it was Scotty featuring, you can't have 4 niggas up there that. What do you got, Scotty?
We ain't really paying attention.
I don't want to hear Scotty after though.
What? All this shit that didn't happen?
But I think because Scotty,
your son was about to marry
Jordan
my
dick for so long. Like Scotty wasn't slandering Jordan the whole time.
I want to hear Scotty's side.
Like he wasn't slandering Jordan. If after the Bulls ended, after Ring 6, if Scotty was slandering Jordan during this whole time, I would want to hear it. But because you was not, and you was still saying he was the greatest player ever, and you was still saying how much you loved him and all that different shit.
And you participated in this documentary.
Thank you. Because you did all of that, I don't give a fuck about you being bitter now because your wife is being fucked by Future.
But it's a check.
Your daughter got... I don't care at this point, though. I don't care after the...
Y'all care about the
I
Selena
showed you
one?
so much love.
Selena...
the murderer's home, right?
I haven't seen the documentary part. The movie was top tier. Selena as a movie?
The ending.
No,
Don't
the
do
movie,
that,
The
bro.
movie,
The
the
But
movie was
but
good.
basically
The
the Yolanda has a documentary coming out.
'Cause she
It's
home.
out already. Ain't
Is
it
it out
on
already?
on Netflix?
That I'm not for sure.
I know she. I know the rumor is, and I think that's probably the only card that she really got. But I know the rumor is, she was really out here on her Aaliyah shit, married and all.
Selena.
Yeah,
So what they gonna do with you killing me?
I mean,
Right. What does that have to do with that?
Okay, I'm married. So kill
but
me.
if I had this card where like, oh, y'all sweetheart was really out here fucking these niggas,
Okay,
it's gonna make y'all tune in.
so she's a whore.
Hoes need love too.
Hoes need love too.
And is that
Did she fuck her man? Like,
And is that a reason to kill me? Like you said, like
So
because I'm fucking.
that's crazy. Or did you buy into my image to the point where like you're heartbroken that I'm not who you?
I didn't know
thought
she
was?
had actually like bled out. I thought she killed her in the truck.
Oh.
I thought she killed her in the truck, but she was like running through her hotel and shit,
Mm.
and then fell on the floor like she bled out. And if the ambulance would have got there, she probably would have survived in time. She bled out. I thought all that shit happened.
I don't particularly remember the end. To be honest, it's been a while since I watched it.
See, man, I'll be doing reading, man. I'll be reading. But if I watched the movie, I thought she was
It's Hollywood.
Sicario.
It's Hollywood.
that's how they gonna make everybody though.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see a
What
Aaliyah
they call,
biopic?
the female assassins, it's a carnita.
Would you want to see a Aaliyah biopic?
Aaliyah?
Didn't she have one?
Hell no.
On
That shit
Lifetime.
was horrible.
Lifetime shit.
Lifetime.
That shit was horrible.
Kept that.
That shit was horrible.
For what? So we can sit here getting fucked on by grown niggas? No, thank you.
Do we have anybody even like worth?
A biopic?
Whitney got one.
But wasn't that through Lifetime also?
That was on Netflix.
Oh, it was on. Oh, okay.
I think it was through Lifetime too. She had one through Lifetime too. I believe.
Yeah, I thought.
Did she? Okay, okay. The one I watched was on Netflix.
The Aretha one came out. I didn't,
Whitney got one later.
and she was fucking them niggas.
I heard Aretha was big. That pussy. Was
Aretha and what's her name was fucking.
Is Aretha the one with
Aretha and
Jennifer Hudson?
Phenomenal Woman. Who the Phenomenal Woman?
Maya Angelou.
Mine fucking
Was she?
But
fucking.
she was a
She's
prostitute.
a prostitute.
Who paid
She
for
was a
that?
prostitute before she. Yeah. She was a
Who
prostitute.
paid for that?
Who paid for
Maya
that?
Angelou
That's crazy.
was out here on her Summer Walker shit. I feel it.
She had a great. She had
She had a
crazy
great
Yes,
rebrand.
she did.
A great.
she's a
Is there anybody that I would
Oprah.
fuck?
Nah.
Nah.
We want to see how
That one gonna be so safe. Like, they ain't gonna be able to say nothing.
I'm trying to think. Is there anybody that I would even care to?
Wendy Williams.
Even living.
Nah, her
Whitney Williams
situation
got
is
one.
fucked up, man.
That shit look
Yeah.
crazy.
They
It's
trying to
really
get that shit
sad.
taken down, man. You hear they trying to get the shit that the shit she got taken down. They said she signed that shit when she wasn't had all her functions and shit.
Mm.
But that probably will be a good one. That probably will get.
Mary J.
Wendy Williams got one.
Mary J might be good.
Mary J.
I
might be
wouldn't
it.
mind seeing Mary J.
Might be. Mary J. might be it. Diddy went down the line.
Go ahead and give Jodeci one.
Nah, I wouldn't pass.
See
Because
Ka-
I can get all that if I do a Diddy one.
let's see KC on
Not necessarily.
on crack.
I didn't know they were gospel singers though.
Yeah,
They were like
Yeah,
they were like huge gospel. singers, I guess.
KC versus
I would like to.
You
I
watch,
would,
did you
I
watch the
watched
one with Tank?
Yeah, I watched-
Casey and Johnny Gill was like Casey versus Johnny Gill was like a real thing.
Yeah,
I
as
wouldn't.
gospel singers.
I wouldn't mind a Casey and JoJo pick. It's like they went through some shit.
Just Casey and
I
And-
want
and-
Devontae.
I mean,
I did-
we gonna
include
get into Joe.
everybody.
We gonna get into Jodeci,
Yeah.
but who cares about Jodeci?
I-
Honestly,
that Devontae would actually be
Probably
in
more
Timbaland,
interested.
in Timbaland's book. They was like, hey, this nigga, he was really really like that, and this nigga locked us in a room, came back, took all our great shit, and
yeah, but he wasn't.
did something with
he
it.
wasn't popular enough.
he was with the Death Row niggas. What you mean?
Yeah, but no, but like he wasn't popular enough. He wasn't as popular as a Casey and JoJo.
Yeah,
Devontae?
Devontae never had a time when niggas was like, "Oh, we going out to see."
My mom and them
Devontae.
named my brother after that nigga.
Congratulations.
I think from a sex appeal. I think he was the
He was the
one.
biggest
He
one.
was the one,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh no.
From the
Oh,
sex
no,
appeal,
about
From a
absolutely.
sex appeal aspect, the face of Jodeci, it was Devontae. KC
face
might
of
have
Jodeci was
absolutely it was Devontae. KC might have been the singer, but it was Devontae, bro.
He was a producer too.
Fake producer.
Devontae was
yeah.
the producer.
Yeah, he produced how you want it.
Yeah.
Devontae was he was the producer.
He took
I don't
credit,
know
probably.
too much time where niggas was like, oh, Devontae. I my mom liking Jodeci them, I never seen them give two fucks about Devontae. It was
Really?
Casey and JoJo.
Crazy.
What a singer.
From a singing aspect, but he was
Yeah,
the face
because
of
then
that
nobody
motherfucker.
care about no producers until
We're not gonna do that. We're not going to do that.
too many people care about no producers.
Until
Like,
when?
to
What are you
Drake?
talking about? Quincy Jones ain't dead.
when you talk about Quincy Jones, you talk about all the people who he made. It's never like Quincy, like just a Quincy Jones
I don't
you
know about
crazy.
conversation.
I don't know
to
about
me.
that. But Quincy
I
Jones
don't
is
know.
Quincy
he was a
Jones is
composer,
just
though.
Quincy Jones is
He was a great composer.
Quincy Jones is just as important to Thriller and Bad as Michael Jackson. You don't bring up none of those two albums without Quincy Jones.
I agree.
That's true.
I agree. But Quincy Jones was a composer, though. Calling producer is way disrespectful.
I mean, Dre and all of them was composers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew he don't do that.
No, Quincy Jones was a big band composer, like like symphony. He played like what Dr. Dre does is not the same.
Hey
as Quincy
man,
Jones.
fuck
Yeah,
that
I
man.
feel you.
Hey
He's a
man.
beat maker.
Yeah, I don't make beats on the computer or I don't scratch. Like nigga, I compose symphonies. Like those, these are two different conversations.
How your weight loss journey, man?
Hey man, I found that shit, man. Lost and found. That's why it's called lost and found. You lose it and then you find it. You lose it and you find it. So I found some of it again.
Amazing and grace. The
Listen.
weight,
But I went to the doctor Friday and my numbers are down across the board.
Shout
Oh,
out.
So
see,
that's
that's
all
what
that
really
matters.
matters.
Absolutely. So all my numbers are
I
down.
was glad, man. It's another black man, getting his
Absolutely.
shit together.
I was like I'm at the age where like cancer starts to creep in, so I have to do blood work. So I was like, please don't let no cancer show up in my results, and it didn't. So.
Yeah. And the fucked up part, man, is you can't find too many black men that relate to it because niggas is really staying away from that motherfucker.
I don't blame him.
I
blame
kind of
him.
get it because, like, looking at my grandfather, he never used to go to the doctor. Like, he didn't, and he ended up living a super long life because he wasn't poking and prodding and taking all these different medicines. My grandmother went and she died way younger than him. So, I mean, sometimes.
They got a new medicine for you every time you show up too.
Yeah, they're like, here, take
Yeah.
this and these 12 side effects
Yeah.
that goes with it.
Do you ever watch them motherfucking commercials?
Yes.
Like, do you pay attention
man,
to them
the
shit? I'm like,
side
nigga,
effects.
I'd rather deal with the fucking disease. God damn. That should be crazy. Crazy.
Stomach acid, diarrhea.
Yeah.
And they be like,
Possible loss of
possible-
life.
Yeah.
Fuck, nigga, I can live with the disease. Ain't about a bitch.
Skinny, what's going on, man? You had a birthday and shit, man.
Yeah, man.
40, nigga.
Yeah, I was.
That boy
We
grown.
was just talking about it. I
Same
definitely
age
had
and height.
to-
That's crazy.
Oh shit.
This is golden birthday.
It's your 40 year, baby.
Yeah. I definitely went through the midlife crisis shit this year. Like,
Oh shit.
I definitely went through that.
What's the midlife
So we
crisis?
was talking about like I'm 40. I'm not here. I didn't do this. I'm not where I was supposed to be.
Yo.
I definitely went through a lot of that. For the most part, it was cool because I had already been on like this, like wanting to learn shit, wanting to know like stories and
Yeah.
family shit. Like I had already been on that type of shit. I'm not gonna sit down and read shit, but I've been listening to a bunch of books. I just finished 50 book probably like 2 days ago. Talking more. I've been quiet like for a long time. So making it a point to actually have conversations like with people who I feel like I need to have them with. Cutting shit off. Like I kind of been on that. So that's kind of what my birthday consisted of. Like it was cool. I went and got a room for a couple days. kicked it with the kids. Kicked it with the kids. I got this fucking. It's like a card game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a couples card game type shit.
Tonight conversation shit.
No, I did not get that. But it's like it's really it's a family one too. It's called Let's Get Deep. It's like
Okay.
where you ask the questions that you normally don't ask. So like I'm one of them. You have to act like I would give you the uncut truth, and I will hurt your feelings.
But you have to ask me.
But
first.
you
gotta
have to
ask.
ask.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of been going through that a lot. Like now I got the cards. Like you gonna ask this question? I'm finna hurt your feelings.
Jesus.
I'm finna give you
Prepared.
these answers. Yeah. So now I'm looking for the family one to have the conversation with like my sisters, my brothers.
Wait. So how did the other one
like
go?
that.
How did that go?
It went good. It went good. It went good, bro. Like me and my kid's mom had like a real conversation.
I get it.
But like me and my oldest daughter, listen, the connection is just
It's
teenagers
hard.
fucking
Teenagers
suck,
are
bro.
hard.
Yeah, boy. Stink.
Teenagers are hard.
Teenagers suck.
But it's been able to like actually like let's talk about this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing a lot of that, but I definitely went through the midlife crisis.
I see.
fucking
I see you say you do it like it's something you doing for the next 30 days.
Yeah. So I've been on that heavy. Some of that come from 50 book and this other book I'm reading, listening to called The Black Man's Mental Health. Or
Okay.
something like that. So just 30 days of focus on something and to see what progress I get from that focus. So every morning I get up like 2 hours early before work. I go jogs. Like I realize like cardio has been I've never cared for cardio.
Okay.
So just everything that's uncomfortable to me.
You been running from the police all your life.
And that's it. That's it. I never care for cardio, and then listen to these certain books. It's like I never
I
care.
got you.
I never care for cardio in no way. Like I don't want to talk. So verbally, I don't care for verbal cardio. I don't care for physical
okay,
cardio.
okay.
I don't like cardio. So I get up every morning. I go jog. Do like regular like push up shit like that. I make sure to do that every morning for 30 days, and then by doing that, I'm focusing on doing something. So content or having a conversation with my kids or whatever, like within them 30 days, this have to increase.
That's what's up, man. That's
So
what's up.
How far into it are you?
day 4, because I started the day after I left my room. So
Okay.
day 4.
Okay.
It's working, bruh. It's actually dope. Like it's actually dope. Like I said, I've been on it for a minute, but this is like, okay, I'm gonna actually start
It's
today.
intentional.
Yeah.
Like being intentional. Like, so it's like I'm gonna actually start today. So yeah, it's been dope. Like I there's no like anything that for the most part, anything that come up, anything that I think about, I don't care who it's about. Like I hit them directly now.
That's
Okay.
what's up.
That's
solid.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wifey?
I haven't been doing too much of nothing. I did get out yesterday. I went to one of my friends' bridal showers, and
Who's the Asian?
huh?
Who's the Asian?
You said, was it the what?
No,
Who is the Asian?
Who's the age? Oh, she's actually Mexican. Yeah, I know you was looking at. I know exactly what you was looking
listen,
at.
you know what type of time I'm on.
Oh, you are stupid. Yeah, that was Jazz. But
Okay. Hey, Jazz.
right. But it was pretty cool. It was nice to get out and like, you know, hang out with some ladies and stuff. They're a little bit older, and you know, I didn't really know like what type of gift you're supposed to bring to like a bridal shower, because this was actually my first bridal shower, and like everybody was bringing her lingerie and stuff like that, and I'm like,
For a bridal shower?
yes,
Yeah,
for the
right.
bridal showers,
Yes.
like
They don't think
crazy-
she had sex before?
Well, I'm sure they know that, but
They trying to spice it up. a
they
little.
trying to spice it up like all the way. Like even her mom had bought her like this like white like
Yeah, it's kinda
lingerie
weird.
type of thing.
Odd.
It's kinda
Yeah,
weird.
Lingerie
it's
from your
for-
mom has got to be insane.
Listen, I'm sitting here looking, and I'm like looking at my little gift. I brought her like a picture frame, and I'm like, oh shit, I should have brought some lingerie or whatever. But it was a good time, and they did the.
What happened if the lingerie don't fit?
I don't know.
If you buy it and it don't fit it.
See, I don't know. Y'all know I'm not. That's really not my.
Now you just body shame.
my area.
Now you just body shame the wife.
We didn't have the discussion on here about how I look like from what'd you say I look like the lady from Harlem Nights when I tried to put on some lingerie.
Della Reese.
That's what he said.
Dominic
So-
LaRue. Dr. Dominic LaRue.
Oh shit.
So yeah,
Damn.
it's not really my forte. I'm not well versed in that, but I don't know.
Do you like something edible? Something that usually goes well. Like some like edible draws or something like that.
Edible draws. That
That
just I don't know. That
sounds
sounds
crazy.
like.
Do you
What
never
do you
seen
get
no
the
edible
groom?
draw? Huh?
What do you get the groom?
17?
Edible
Fruit
draws.
roll ups on the pussy. Crazy.
Edible
That
draws.
sounds
They
like your pH balance about to be.
No,
all
you ever
crazy.
see like cause I want some.
You want some edible draws?
Smarty,
Yeah.
the Smarty.
They like
joints.
like Smarties on like a yeah.
You want
17?
edible?
You
Do you
want
know-
them to be chewing it down there?
Yeah, absolutely. Eat these sweet tarts. Yeah, it's like candy necklaces like we used to wear as kids.
You would look like a
But it's-
fucking idiot.
but it's a-
Right.
Walking
a-
out of the bathroom.
But it's a
with
thong.
Smarty
A
thong on.
thong?
It's a thong. I got a picture of it. I
See,
took a
now
picture of it. I
that's where
seen
you
it.
gotta draw the line.
It's
It's a,
Salty
can-
ass.
it's a candy necklace
If you
thong.
don't take that shit off, we're going to share these real quick.
That's
No, she
salty
gon-
ass candy off that
she
damn.
gon-
I
thing.
don't want
eat
it,
it.
especially if it's been down your ass. Like
Yeah.
what?
I'm not gonna wear it all day. It's not like I'm going to the gym and the motherfucker and then
No.
coming. I'm like, I'm go take a shower
Hell
and then put it
no.
on when I come out there.
And give you a surprise.
Bro, why do you want to wear a Smarty thong?
I want somebody to eat these.
Oh, I even like
candy
wearing them
necklaces.
before.
Hold on,
Have y'all had like
never mind, my kids.
have y'all had somebody put something on your private area and like lick it off like whipped cream or Pop Rocks or something like that?
Nigga, we
I've
40.
never experienced that.
I had the whipped cream.
Never?
I had the Pop Rocks.
I had the
Never
Pop Rocks.
experienced
Back
that?
in the
I've
day.
I've never experienced
I've had the whipped
this.
cream.
Oh,
I've
that's
had the Pop
crazy.
Rocks kind of. Whipped
Pop
cream
Rocks
be all
is-
sticky and shit.
Shit felt
and
stupid.
The Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks was stupid.
You're an
Yeah.
idiot.
That was stupid. Ice.
But
This your-
Ice was cool.
Yup.
Like, bitch, get off of me.
Right.
fruit roll up is the best thing ever. Female putting a fruit roll up on me was the dopest shit ever.
From a feel good standpoint, or just watching it?
From a feel good standpoint.
Okay.
Cause I think she wasn't into me. So you really like that flavor, don't you?
You really love that, huh? Dang, maybe I haven't.
I've
lived
never
it.
got
I
this
ain't never-
treatment.
I've never done that. I've never experienced it.
Mm.
Maybe I haven't lived.
Next lifetime. Yeah, with this one, honey. That's all.
What's up, man? I'm good, man. Hung over a little bit. Went to the homie birthday party last night.
How was it?
It was cool. It was cool. It was cool. You know.
Bro, you'd be the worst motivational speaker ever because you made like, I'm not gonna drink. Nigga.
That nigga show.
You been here like
Every
every
weekend.
motherfucker.
Nigga, I have
weeks in.
no willpower at all. Hey, I'm just have to come to Jesus with it. Like it is what it is. Fuck it. I gave up.
There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty packed.
Yeah.
A lot of familiar faces. It was cool. Cool
What was
seeing
you
everybody.
drinking?
Before I got there, I had some tequila, Douce, and then when I got there, I think I was drinking like lemon drops.
You had
so
tequila
you wanted
and Douce?
everything
Uh-huh.
and vodka, because that's what a
was
lemon drop
trying to-
is.
Was wifey with you?
Yeah, she was with me.
Yeah, I said. I got on Instagram.
I threw up too.
Oh,
you had
was
a
one of them.
time.
Yeah, you
I
had a
think I
time.
done cussed her out. I just left the house today. I ain't said nothing to her yet, so I just.
Wait, you cut your wife out?
I think I probably did, bro.
Oh, trust me,
Y'all,
man.
that's the
It's all
worst.
bad. I threw up in the
Yeah.
kitchen sink. I just remember. Bleh.
Me and wifey had a few of those.
That's
man,
the
so I
worst because
understand.
it starts out really great, you having
Uh-huh.
a good time,
Yup.
and then at the end of the night, you like,
I had
"Nigga, you got me fucked up.
I had a
And
polo
then it-
hoodie, brand new for a year. Just finally wore it. I woke up. I had to throw up on the
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
Fucked up.
Yeah,
man.
that was a good night.
Yeah, it was.
That's insane.
So I ain't gonna quit drinking. So.
Clearly, you
Nah.
drinking all three liquors at the same
Yeah.
time.
And I'm back on energy drinks too. So
The ghost?
yeah, I tried 3 ghosts already.
How was
Fuck
it?
about your liver.
Hey, all right, they're not bad.
I don't fuck with ghost shit. I'm gonna have to try ghost.
And the motherfuckers is like cocaine, boy.
They real sweet though. I heard.
Cocaine
Yeah.
in a can.
Is it real sweet though?
Yeah,
Yup,
they don't
yup.
taste like energy drinks.
Yeah, I can't drink that.
How you can't drink that and you drink Arizona sweet tea?
Yeah, but I can't drink.
That nigga argues now. So there's more water in it.
More
It's
water in it.
It's concentrated. Shit.
I can't drink sweet energy drinks. Sweet energy drinks is
What,
just
the bitter shit?
What kind do you like?
just a
sugar-free?
regular
Like a Monster?
nah, like regular Red Bulls.
Oh, hell no.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Then you crash
But
it.
it's not. It's
You
not
big
sweeter
crashing.
than
Even some rock stars.
It's not sweeter than
The only
Red Bull.
Rockstar I can
It's
fuck with
not-
is
you
the,
gotta try it. You gotta try it.
Red Bull not sweet.
I feel like it is sweet. It has like that distinctive
It has an acquired
energy
taste.
drink taste to it, and it's
Okay.
sweet.
The only
has
energy
plenty of
drink
sugar.
I
It
can-
definitely
Fruit
has plenty
punch.
of sugar.
Fruit punch is the only
You like the cola?
the
You like
Rockstar?
Cola?
Rockstar I can really
Yeah.
fuck with. That motherfucker is good, but then be fucking your stomach
Yeah, they do.
up.
I like the cola one.
That's like
All them sweet
fruit
energy
punch
drinks gonna
flavored
have you
coffee,
on the toilet.
nigga.
Yup.
Because it's caffeine and sugar. Like how many different liquors do the one drink y'all drink? The Centaur Piss. How many different liquors is in that?
Centaur piss.
What's that?
The fuck
Oh,
is that?
a frat drink?
Yeah.
Oh,
6.
Shit.
that's kind of like
Five.
a
Some
Long
type of
Island.
hype, baby.
Ain't that kind of like a
like
Long
like
Island?
like a jungle juice kind of sound like?
Similar. It's a bunch of alcohol in there, but a lot of it would be cheap alcohol though, because we make so much at one time. So you want to get like the little clear bottles of vodka or whatever and mix it up to one. But the goal is to not taste the alcohol. Like you don't taste the alcohol; it tastes like punch. But 2 cups of get you out there.
That's how that. What the fuck that shit was?
Omega oil.
Nah, that fucking
Jungle juice.
Nah, Fuju.
Every frat had their own
Soju.
drink.
What was
Yup.
it?
Oh,
Soju.
soju, yeah.
Ooh, that shit.
But that's wine.
bent.
wine.
That's
nigga.
wine.
That's why
I
Wine will-
didn't taste
Sneak right
not
up on
a
your ass.
goddamn piece. I didn't even taste a hint of liquor in that. And
Yup.
so I drank a whole pitcher
It was
by myself, nigga. I thought it was
faded.
juice.
Yup.
Oh yeah, you
Faded,
You
yup.
had it for
And
the-
then
Yeah.
y'all know wine drunk and like alcohol drunk is two totally different things. Like the feeling is
What Drake
completely
say? Out,
done.
like a light. And out. I was like, hey, this shit kind of good, man. Yeah, I fucked around, drank that whole thing.
That soju,
man.
that soju will sneak up on you.
Have y'all heard that? What's the drink called? What Boosie talking about? Booty hole brown,
What? Are you talking about? What?
tequila, reposado, and Hennessy.
That's the shit he
See,
made
why
up,
do you
right?
want to do
Yeah.
that?
His shit was good. His shit was actually good too. The Boosie juice, that shit was actually pretty damn good. My bro got some, and I was like, damn, this right here is nice.
Why do you want to mix liquor like that though? That
ain't-
makes me angry.
I ain't,
I ain't know Booty Hole Brown was like a real.
Like,
As
he,
a,
he
I
taking
know
a shot for
drink,
him.
though.
Yeah, he like made it. Boosie like made it on live or something. I
Yup.
remember talking about it on live. He like made it on
I ain't
live.
got
like,
there
It's
yet.
that booty hole brown.
I ain't been drunk in 8 years. Now I'm planning on going back.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Nigga, what? We been drunk together. That wasn't 8 years ago.
I'm not.
He don't be drinking like that.
When
I'm
we
drinking
drank,
water.
when we had
You
the.
were drunk.
No,
I was.
we had
I was.
niggas
I was
who
feeling
was-
it. I wasn't drunk though. I wasn't drunk.
Oh, we talking about the moonshine?
Moonshine.
Yes.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
I wasn't drunk.
Oh,
That video you
nigga.
posted with the niggas on the couch.
Singing Tyrese. You was
and I had
dusted.
to work the next day. I was like, yeah,
You was dusted. I'll behave like that completely sober though.
I was.
Oh, that
I
nigga
was feeling
was
it,
told.
but I wasn't drunk.
Yeah,
I
that's
So
shit
what
right
made you stop drinking then, or
I'm a-
getting drunk?
I almost died.
What happened?
What?
Long story short, I got drunk on my 32nd birthday. I threw up, and then I woke up. After that, I throw up. After I threw up, I woke up in the middle of the night or like the morning, and my uvula was swollen. I threw up so hard it made my uvula swollen. So I literally couldn't breathe without my uvula going down my throat.
The uvula is the Adam's apple.
Like
The little
the
ball.
ball in your back of your throat.
Oh damn.
So literally every single breath, it would go down my throat and almost choke me.
Oh,
So I had to wait like 12 hours for it to stop, for the swelling to go down.
Jesus.
Like I googled it and it was like there's nothing they can do at the hospital, so you just kind of gotta wait it out.
Jesus.
He was like, that's it.
That's it. Nigga, what?
Well, that was.
'Cause I was sleep. It woke me up out of my sleep. Like I choked.
So how do you know your cutoff period? Now.
I don't drink much. When I go out, I legit ask for a cup of tap water.
Tap water.
I don't be bullshitting.
I don't have one, so
You have a cutoff.
nope.
And plus I have a CDL, so like I definitely don't want to play with that. Like, this is how I feed my family. Without that, I'm dead in the water. So
Yeah. If I know if me and wifey drinking,
y'all Uber though.
if Ivan is there, I either ask Ivan or we'll Uber. I
Yeah,
ain't
because I'm
fucking
not getting
around.
drunk. I refuse.
And I've left the car a few times. Be all right. We'll come get this motherfucker. We'll come get this motherfucker.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's only one time we played that game. Man, I was scared to fucking death, boy.
Is that the Boston Pizza night?
No, that was the night. No, Boston Pizza was.
Y'all was. Well, you were. For
I
sure.
was.
Wifey
He
was-
wasn't.
But you drove, didn't you?
Nigga, they almost drove me off the road the night of the first show. Night of the first show, we going up Craig. I was like, what the fuck?
No, that wasn't Boston Pizza.
Sister
Wifey
like,
was,
oh, that was
wifey was
wifey.
fucked up. There was no way we was going inside. Nah, I wasn't. we wasn't finna ruin y'all food, man. It's just that.
Oh, another one of those nights you're not too proud of.
Nah.
I don't drink like that no more.
That
though.
was the night of the fucking show. That was the night of
The second show.
No, that was the Boston Pizza night was the night of the flight
It was a
night.
cold
Oh.
everything.
Okay.
Nah, this night we was just I think that might have been the drunkest me and wifey has ever been.
Was flight night?
Nah.
It was just on some regular random shit. Like we
Yeah.
were out at the bar.
Another
with,
night I was supposed to go to work. They always give me when I'm supposed to go to work. Man, we pulled up. Was me and wifey was like, hey, we just gonna go to Maria and shit be at the Denny's up the street.
Okay.
So we said we finna go there, man. She be hooking us up late at night.
Y'all
Man.
would get drinks at Denny's?
No,
No.
it was a spot up the street.
Oh, okay.
So it was a straight shot. It wasn't like we was driving
Yeah.
anywhere. It was like really, literally like 2 seconds away. But
Yeah.
You tripping. Man, we got into that motherfucking parking lot. Man, wifey put that bitch in park, got that. That's all I can hear. I said, hey, man, you gotta fucking chill, man. We finna, motherfucking police gonna come over here, man. She hit her head on, she's so fucking drunk. She hit her head on the steering wheel. I'm like, fuck, I'm drunk as a motherfucker too. So the only thing I could think of was fucking turn the car off and take the keys. And we both in the parking lot, knocked out.
Y'all both slept in the parking
Well,
lot?
we was out. I'm throwing up. She's drunk. I'm throwing up. And then we just slept in the parking lot till like 8 o'clock. But that was probably the drunkest we've ever been.
That's dope that y'all had
Couple.
that moment together, though.
Together, yeah.
Because, like, you know, people get drunk like that, then they call it home. Like, I'm too drunk, I can't make it home.
Oh man!
And, like,
what?
you can't say it didn't happen. Like,
when it gets to a point where our kids start asking like the things that we've been through as a couple,
Boy.
we're gonna have a whole conversation.
That is
Man, wow, yeah, that was probably the drunkest as a couple we've ever been. It's either always just me or her,
One or the other.
okay.
but I can hold my liquor. I can drink.
No,
Boy.
you cannot.
Shit.
I can drink.
No,
I can
you
drink. It's just
cannot.
Remember who you talking to.
I know that.
Everybody in
I've
here
only
know-
thrown up like twice, I think, 3 times.
Okay.
When we went to
she said, okay.
when we went to when we went
I got
to
a decade with you.
when we was at Rhonda and them house, it was the first time I had ever had Patron. Never again.
Patron is nasty.
Nigga, we got home. I'm talking about nigga. As soon as she opened that door, nigga, all in the grass and shit. Tequila festival.
Yeah. After you got that pickleback.
And the night we was drunk together.
No, it's been. You always throw up.
No, I don't know. Yeah.
You do.
I ain't no
It's
pussy
crazy.
me. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
all right.
I only thrown up twice.
Just twice? So, as much as you drink, how many times have you porcelain god done got you?
A few times. I think the drunkest I've been was I woke up at UMC at the hospital.
Jeez.
I had blacked
What?
out. We went to Revolution in the Mirage, drinking all day. Went to Santa Fe, gambled, drunk. Went to the hotel room, drunk. Dark liquor. Got to the club, table, all clear.
Oh yeah.
I
you
was like,
ready.
well, I ain't gonna let this liquor go to waste. So
Yeah.
I stopped pouring up, went to the bathroom, sat on the counter, like, I'm gonna take a 2-minute power nap. Leaned over. I remember hearing them, but I was asleep. I remember hearing them putting me in the wheelchair.
Damn.
My partners were trying to take me home, but I guess liability issues. They was like, no, you gotta go to the hospital. They put me in the ambulance. I woke up. I had IVs on them. Like, how the fuck I get here? Went to the bathroom, peed, had my keys on me, my wallet was on me. I wasn't raped. So I figured, I guess it's a good night.
Look, that's the 3 things you need to check.
Yeah.
My booty hole still intact.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm good.
Start there, nigga.
They was like, yeah, you blacked out, man. Paid $700 for a ride. I don't even remember.
Ooh.
Damn.
Them
I think-
co-pays add up.
I think the night at Thunderbird was probably the drunkest I ever was.
The
Yeah,
ambulance
wow.
ride was $700.
Yeah, after
Yes.
insurance.
God damn!
$800 ride.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, ambulance like $800.
Yup.
Them niggas only make like 12 an hour.
Yeah.
Jesus, fuck.
Yeah.
You know they don't make that much.
Yeah, but it is expensive.
Yeah.
That bill is high.
Everything in medical is high. They charge nigga. They
It's a
charge
business.
$30
Wait,
for a
wait,
Tylenol.
wait. So you tell me every time I see somebody in the ambulance,
$800.
$800.
Nigga, they charge you.
Yeah.
They charge you to
That's
hold your
after
baby in the
insurance,
hospital. When you have a newborn, they charge you to hold your baby.
what?
When you have a newborn baby in the hospital, they charge you to hold your child.
They charge
They
you
charge you.
For everything.
to hold your own
They
kid.
charge you. There's a charge for that.
I've never looked at
I've never heard about that.
Try to ask for that itemized statement.
Yup.
Ask for that out of my statement.
Yup. $30 for a Tylenol.
Yeah.
Yeah, they charge.
Oh, you can kiss my ass.
They charge you to hold your child when you have a newborn baby.
But I ain't really been on nothing, man. Just in the gym, man. Yesterday was a bit challenging for me, man. My other daughter, my middle daughter, came with us. You know, this was me and my baby daughter for a minute.
Okay.
So now my middle daughter want to get on her journey, and that was a little challenging when you get two of them.
Mm.
Two
So I had to-
girls.
I had to fucking, hey man, we in here to work. To get on them. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, I've been still on that, man. On my weight loss journey. I ain't been doing too much of nothing. I will say, you know, it's a really, really good feeling because it doesn't happen often when you ask like specifically like a black man, like, how you doing? They be like, I'm good, brother.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a fucking great feeling, man.
It is.
Normally you don't run into too many, man. You ask them, I don't even ask motherfuckers how they doing no more.
It's a loaded question. It's a
I
very
don't.
loaded
Yeah.
question.
Give you that and be about my day, man. Cause god damn, nigga, just pour on you, man. So shout out to y'all, man. That's still out there fighting a good fight, man.
Yeah.
Other than that, man. Damn, let's get into the show now.
For the last 30 minutes.
I sent y'all all a picture.
Yes.
Today. y'all had very interesting comments about it. Basically, man, this the young brother O Block, his name O Block Louie. They call him O Block Louie. He was one of the ones. He was King Von's homeboy. He was out there that night when King Von passed away. He was shot. I don't know if he was shot by somebody or by the police. But the other day, he, after a long time, he posted a picture. And yeah. And for my first thoughts about it was, why the fuck would he post some shit like this?
It's
So
selfish.
that was real. It wasn't like a Photoshop.
No, that is real.
Yeah.
So,
He hella selfish for that.
and then after a moment, I was like, because I'm just against all type of shit like that on the internet. I am, unless it's animals. I love to see animals get killed. I don't know. I don't know why. I follow like 4 or 5 extreme like animal pages on Twitter. Just seeing them just get ripped apart is fucked up, man. Right? But I'm against like human death and shit like that on the internet.
Yeah.
This was probably the one time after a while sitting on it where I was like, I applaud him for doing that. I applaud him for doing it. Because now, I think it's a positive for people to want to for kids to want to stay away from that type of life. Like now, motherfuckers love to talk about the ops and motherfuckers love to talk about the ops and death and doing this. But now you got a picture to it. You get to put a face to what this can look like for somebody. And so I applaud him for doing that because, boy, he got hit with something.
Something serious. That
Yeah,
golden not good.
How do you survive that?
Damn.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Gold not good. God damn. Ooh-wee.
Clearly was a headshot. And yeah.
Seeing the picture actually took me back to us coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mauricio.
Yeah.
That's what seeing that picture made me think of that, because I remember when he got shot,
Mm-hmm.
and then seeing him after and being like,
Damn.
yeah, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the first thing I thought of, was like, shit. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of brought me to that moment.
Like,
He's a handsome dude, man. He was like a pretty boy
Ricio?
when we was coming up, yeah. And
Pretty boy is insane.
he was.
That's an insane
But
description.
He was a
Go ahead.
dancer.
He's a dancer for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He still is.
And the women loved him.
That makes you pretty. Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your story, please.
But to Skinny's point, man, to see the after.
To see the aftermath, because
Yeah.
you so used to. I mean, even to this day, seeing Ricio now, he still is always in high spirits when you see him.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And that's the first thing that, like, seeing the picture, that was the first thing I thought of, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've experienced this before. I've experienced seeing someone look like this, and then now forever you're going to look like this. You know what I'm saying? And Ricio's is probably the most accepting that I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got homeboys who ended up in the wheelchairs, and you could tell they're not accepting with life. Like like life is just not for them after that moment. He's the most positive example that I have.
Okay.
Of life being, this is still okay, and I'm still working with kids. I'm still trying to keep people out the streets. I'm still because for us, he was not the crazy gangster. He wasn't that dude.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was the wrong place at
My
wrong
type of
time.
hype, baby.
Yeah,
He's like kid and play in the parties.
yeah, he was. That was him. And then to see it, like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was the innocent bystander. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that sucks.
it happens. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, he's always that image to me in the city. So seeing that reminded me of that for the city. Like, I don't know this dude's life, but that's what it brought me to.
If it's attached to somebody, especially in that situation, who's semi-famous or however you want to say it, I think it's good to see it, because so far, for me, the images that you get from being shot are like, well, Tupac survived and he became a star. 50 Cent got shot and he became a star, a sex symbol, quote unquote. So let's contrast that image with, this is what it looks like for most people. For most people who get shot in a situation that survive, everybody doesn't turn into 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? This is what it looks like for most people. So let's I don't want to say promote, because that sounds like the wrong word, but let's just make sure we put an emphasis on this. Is what you're more than likely going to turn into.
Yeah, it's not always.
No, it's not.
It's not always.
You're
like
not.
glamorous.
You're not going to do this, and then now you have a successful rap career that you turn into $1 billion. That's not what's going to happen. This is what you're going to walk around looking like. This guy.
Yeah, because we never see it. It's also was going, I think, on Instagram of people showing rappers that passed away grave sites. And
That's fucking weird as fuck.
it's
man.
weird as hell, but Pop Smoke has nothing on his.
No shit.
Pop Smoke has nothing on his. There's no fan love. There's nothing there. It's just a blank fucking cement spot. And then fucking XXX. His is like all fan love. Like it shows you that like, y'all think this gangster shit is cool, and then look at this. You know what I'm saying? And then like you said with 50 Pac, it's like we think it's cool because we see this.
Right.
So I think these images need to be put out there. People need to see
The reality of it.
it's a
all.
reality
Yeah.
to it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit happens.
By the grace of God, he survived. God
Yeah.
damn.
Because you can't romanticize that.
No.
You can romanticize this, like this turned into something, like this nigga became a bigger star after he got shot. Yeah, but you can't romanticize this. You can't. There's nothing. There's no Photoshop. There's nothing you can do with your mind and say to put a positive spin on this. Like he survived, cool. That's great for him and his family.
However, ...
However, ... motherfucking dot.
You gotta live like this.
Like this. I have to figure out how to move through the world looking like this.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate.
Yeah, see, I mean, I'm just about to sound like the old nigga again, man. But times have changed, man. Like, I'll be looking at the pictures, even with my kids, man, and they be throwing up some shit like back in my day would be kind of, nigga, what the fuck is, you know what I'm saying? They be throwing up, like this. It's a lot of shit going on.
Everybody throws that up now, and I'll be like,
where did that come from?
My daughter got a picture. She's like this, and I'm like, bro, do you know what the fuck you throw?
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody throws it up now.
I don't, bro. I come from a different. You know, we come from back in my day. It was hats. You know what I'm saying? I like, you know, my dad wore hats a lot, so I was kind of we went to California, and my dad was
Take
Don't
that
do
off.
it, please.
right. So to now to see like where we've come, man, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like Iraq, where what the soldiers say, you don't know who the enemy is, because everybody like,
Right.
It's not. I think the culture kind of shifted though, because like I think growing up, you can see how somebody dressed and was like, even if I don't know where you're from exactly, I know you look like you're a part of whatever's going on that I don't want to be a part of.
She was dressing like women now.
What? Niggas have on purses and heels and black.
They stack
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my nails are painted black. Like, oh, okay, I don't know.
But I'll kill you.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you and then
Go and get a manicure.
rub your booty later. Like I don't. I don't know if you're my boo. Like which one are you?
It gets crazy.
Yeah, it's a different game.
But shout out to that brother, man. Shout out to that brother, man. Oof.
But at least he,
Oof.
I'm sure it took a lot for him to post that picture. Because
Absolutely.
when you're used to looking a certain way, and then you have like this new life that you got to deal with, like I know that took a lot for him to post that.
That had to be like a 9 Glockish.
No, I had like a 45. I like something deeper and bigger, a little bigger than
Something
9.
he shouldn't have survived.
Yeah.
It looked like.
Cause Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Like I had to like triple take, bro. I was like, fuck.
So if you had to like recover from something like that, would you rather be like paralyzed
you
or
did
have
kill
something?
me.
Please,
No, I'm
pull
saying if
that
you have to
plug,
recover.
Please. Pull that
I'm
plug.
saying if you recover, that's not dying is
wanna
not an
recover.
option.
I definitely want to recover. If I'm gonna look crazy, I'm just gonna look crazy.
Fuck that shit. If I couldn't even imagine being paralyzed, man. Like if you took any of my fucking, just give me the pill.
But it's like it's crazy because it still won't be the conversation piece. You know what I'm saying? Like even after, like even like if I go back in the days of hip hop, DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Like how much do we really talk about the accident, him being
Yeah.
drunk? You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really and DLC could have been a star. He could have been
Absolutely.
he could have been a star.
Would the conversation be different if he had been a star though?
I don't. That's the.
I think that when we was having the King Von conversation, DLC probably would have been the closest to it. So like he was really on the cusp. I feel
Yeah.
Keep going.
of just he was probably gonna take over
DLC or Nipsey?
DLC. Why you keep bringing up Nipsey, man?
Because Nipsey was on the cusp. Of,
No, he wasn't.
Nipsey was already a kind
What
of
if it
big
take you
artist.
6 months after Don for your shit still to go platinum
to go platinum.
in a streaming era? You got bigger problems. Well, I mean, no, you don't, because he's no longer here. But Jesus, that is.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
DLC survived though.
Nip is the poster.
Death didn't help you, nigga.
Nip is the poster child of death is the ultimate marketing ploy. Because no way does that album go platinum in no way is he.
It was a great album though.
It was up
It
for
was
album
a
of the
good-
year.
It's a bunch of good albums in the streaming era, and them motherfuckers go bye-bye after a week.
It was up for album of the year. Most people felt like it should have been the album of the year.
Yeah, after he died.
No, he was
Nah,
alive.
He was nominated for
He
a
went.
Grammy.
He went to the
Yeah,
Grammy.
with what? Who else was on that? Who else was on that?
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Cardi B, Travis Scott, Meek Mill, and Nipsey. There was no way he was winning that. No way. And then it goes platinum months after he passed away. Why wasn't it platinum when he was alive? Why didn't y'all give him his roses when he was here? Why wait?
He's on the way. He's on the cusp.
Okay.
That's what on the
So you
cusp
saying
means.
he had a cult following?
Absolutely. It took him 16
Mixtapes.
them albums.
That was his debut album.
It took him 16.
That was his debut album.
He was putting out
He
albums.
had hella underground shit before then.
Him,
That was-
Meg, nigga, them albums.
That's his debut album.
Boy. On a major,
Those were mixtapes.
boy, them were albums.
No, they were not.
They had songs with Drake and all types.
On
of
the
shit.
album. Nigga, them albums. What are we talking about?
Drake had big songs before he got to his album.
What was a big, give me a big Drake song before.
Best
Successful.
I ever had.
Successful. Best I ever had. Kanye directed the video. That was a mixtape song. So Far Gone was a mixtape.
Yeah,
But
by the time he was on Cash Money. I'm not talking about So Far Gone. So Far Gone don't count. That's a different budget.
Successful was a big.
We talking about brand new Drake.
Successful.
Successful was a big record
It wasn't.
Yeah.
with Trey
It
Songz.
was pretty big.
No, that's replaced. That's replaceable.
Come on.
What's
No,
the song with
that's-
him and Trey Songz?
Successful.
Successful was successful and Replaceable Girl are both Drake and Trey Songz.
Successful. But that's So Far Gone. That's when you talking about the cat. You talking about the Young Money budget now.
No, he wasn't on Cash Money then.
on the So Far
I
Gone.
thought that was before Cash Money.
That was before Cash Money.
But it came out under Cash Money.
I think they re-released it.
They re-released it and added Uptown and some other shit, I believe.
Because that was the mixtape that got him the deal.
That was the mixtape. Those were mixtape songs.
That because So Far Gone got Forever without the Eminem verse. Eminem.
The
and-
original do, yeah. Eminem,
Yes.
They put Eminem when
And,
they redid it
Uptown, the song Uptown
with Bun B.
with Bun B and Lil Wayne. It's not on the original mixtape. That's a re-release.
Okay, so now we gotta see.
It's a re-release.
The lead singles were Best I Ever Had and Successful. Reached number 2 and 17 on the Billboard Hot 100. The mixtape was promoted with a release party in Toronto with Drake and LeBron James. Guest appearances are you can even
What year was that? What year did you say that happened?
2009.
Guest appearances, everybody in the industry basically. Which is
Yes.
Yup.
So he was basically signed.
Absolutely.
basically. I mean, same as I feel like Nip was like a perfect like plant. Because
Really?
Nip was everywhere early on. Like Snoop has a story of him meeting Nip. Like they
But
both
Nip-
was at
he-
that.
Okay,
he actually
okay, hold
went
on.
into,
Everywhere.
like
Hold on.
neighborhoods.
See,
and
okay,
stuff,
hold on.
and-
He
So,
was
so now we get
everywhere.
into some interesting shit. So Far Gone is the mixtape released by Drake February 13th, 2009, right?
Okay.
It was re-released on Cash Money, Universal, and Young Money Entertainment September 15th, 2009.
Re-released.
Now we talking
And when did this party happen that you were talking about?
this is February.
No, when did the party happen with LeBron and all that?
February.
Okay.
All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, he was already like
He was
in
already
the,
there.
the entertainment industry
Yeah, he was
anyway. He was
gone.
on
He was
Degrassi.
gone.
Like,
He was
come on
gone.
now.
He was
You guys.
gone.
Successful
He
was
was
a
at
big
Garner.
song. Successful
Yeah,
was a big
but
song.
he still had.
But he
connections. Like,
was
wasn't
already
just off the
he was
street.
already in the mix.
He wasn't independent.
You still had Jay Prince them around him at that time. Jay Prince, this is before Jay Prince complete fall off from the industry. Like Jay Prince still had a big impact in the industry at that time. So you still got Jay Prince behind you. Then Trey Songz up and coming, but then you end up getting Wayne behind you.
Trey Songz went up and
Birdman.
coming in.
This is ready.
This is Trey Songz was carrying Drake. Trey
Absolutely.
Songz put Drake on.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. He still is around like all of the big
Big
artists at the
names.
Yeah,
time.
absolutely.
So it's not like So Far Gone dropped and nobody knew who the fuck Drake was.
Agreed.
He was already
Because Replacement Girl was on his second mix. Because So Far Gone is his third mixtape. So whatever the second one was, that's where Replacement Girl was at. And then he did Successful.
No, Successful is on So Far Gone.
Successful was on Trey Songz' album as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was.
And that was,
Dang, talk about a fall from grace. Trey Songz, you could have never paid me to think that he would be who he is now.
You have to take pussy. You're Trey Songz.
He's
They're
right.
giving it
Like,
to you.
what are you doing?
They're giving it to you.
They handing it to you
niggas be
with a
weirdos,
bow.
man. Niggas be weirdos, man.
They do. You
And it's
just
not
can't
even
get-
it's not even like the other guy, because the other guy's like, I have a fetish for younger. Like, you taking age appropriate vagina. Like, why? That is insane.
Niggas be aggressive weirdos, man.
Mm-hmm.
That is
'Cause
correct.
some people get off from that though.
The
like
power-
from
the
the
power,
power of
absolutely.
taking it. Basically, they don't want the ones that's handing it to them. They want to
Which is crazy.
force you.
But Trey
get
is
off
on a
from that.
Trey is on a tour though, and he's. I mean, for all the allegations he's getting, it don't seem like he in court much. So,
It's coming though.
Jacquees said he can't come back to Atlanta.
Nigga Jacquees making threats, boy.
he's like 5'2".
crazy.
Trey Songz.
He said he pulled
Dog
it. He
shit outta
pulled
here.
his locks out. He
Putting
was
nigga locks out is crazy.
said, "Yeah, don't ever come back over here.
That
Don't step
is
foot
wild.
in Atlanta."
I fuck with Queez, but man, you over your head with that one, buddy.
I don't know. Trey Songz might be on the island though. Like a lot of
Not if you still on tours. He finna be on the tour that's coming here.
Who toured? Whose tour? Is it?
Yeah, whose tour is it?
And what's the venue?
It's a bunch of niggas. on there.
If Mikey Xavier is opening for you, are you really on tour? Mama, I love you.
Shout out to Khalees, man. She just
Why is she still? She's Kim Kardashian.
you gotta really stop this.
She's Kim Kardashian.
Her rebrand has been
who? Khalees?
yeah.
What she been doing?
She doing
Just
the Africa,
Traveling Africa,
traveling
showing her
and shit.
titties.
And growing fruit. I'm growing fruit and
on
vegetables. That's it.
I gotta go look for this.
Man,
Don't do it. Please
before
don't.
we get up out of here, Kelly, Jesus Christ.
Your feelings hurt?
When I tell you that shit was heartbreaking.
I haven't seen it yet.
Anytime your favorites are saying they finna do something with Tyler Perry,
Just go ahead. And
I heard the
be
movie was
prepared
good
to
though.
Be disappointed.
I heard the movie was good though.
they had your boy with paint in his. I said, it's supposed. They got the boy with paint coming down his ass crack and shit. I said, what the fuck is this?
I heard mixed reviews on it. Like some people have said, like if you've seen one Tyler Perry
You've seen
movie,
them all.
you've seen them all, and this one falls right in line with that. So that's all I need to see. I'm like, okay.
But then I told Ivan, man, I felt a little better because I seen his boy was on TikTok doing TikToks promoting his new single. So
I don't expect much.
Tank.
I don't expect much from Blade these days. Every time I see him, he got on the silk shirt with his shirt unbuttoned to here.
With
Every
some
time.
leather pants.
Like, what are you doing?
Midlife crisis, man.
Please put out the.
is he not in his 50s yet? Is he?
40, like 45, 46.
Okay, text a young man.
Was you expecting Kelly to do something good in this movie though?
I would. I feel
She's like
she's
2B
kinda
Beyonce.
above.
2B Beyonce.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like they don't look the same.
I felt like she was above
Beyonce
this
can't act.
movie.
She's probably worse
Like
of
I
an
couldn't
actor.
afford Beyonce, so I'm gonna get Kelly.
Yeah, she 2B Beyonce.
But Beyonce's not a good actress either, though. She's
She
like-
is not.
This is Taylor. This was
Beyonce
tailor
as
made for
Beyonce.
her. This was tailor made for her.
Who this movie was tailor made for Kelly?
Beyonce. This is
Was
right within the
it?
whims of her acting.
Did Tyler Perry movie was made for Beyonce? You think?
It was tailor made for her
Her
acting skills.
Yeah. So you
Kelly,
you,
I don't know what the fuck.
so you
man.
take the runner up.
Kelly, because it's this, the Scream. What else have we seen Kelly in?
Oh, she's in Freddy versus Jason. Jesus.
That's what I'm talking about. Freddy vs.
Christ.
Jason. What else?
They killed her so fast.
Man.
Damn.
How did they talk you into that though? Like,
Yeah,
come on, and
It's a major motion picture.
yeah, but if you know you can't act, like
At this point,
that is
it-
an
but
art.
none of Tyler Perry movies look like major motion pictures, though.
You like Tyler Perry films, my understanding.
That soft porn scene was cringe.
Yeah.
That shit was all over Twitter too.
That shit
Yes.
broke
I
my
was like,
heart,
what
man.
is that?
I
He
said,
got paint going down
I
his
had to I
ass
had to
crack.
watch a nigga's ass twice, cause I was like, I know that's not who I just seen. I know that's not who I thought it was. That is not her.
I just remember
Kelly ass look like a nigga ass.
No,
No,
it
he
was-
on top. He
Yeah.
like grinding.
I had to. You got to watch it a little bit before you see Kelly's
Huh?
face
He like
Yeah.
on top of it. I just want to see
in
it.
paint.
I just want to see what the nipples look like. But I didn't get to see
No,
it.
they did a good job hiding the nipple.
That's the good part. Why would you hide that?
I just want to know, how did he get this vision? Like, he want to have the paint dripping down the man's ass crack.
You gotta watch the movie, I guess.
Stand-ins.
You already know the
Tyler
context.
Perry. We are talking about Tyler Perry. A man's ass cracking something. dripping.
He's a flamboyant gay man.
Who?
Shout out to John.
No, he's not.
Tyler?
He got a kid.
Just like when
I know a lot of gay people with
just
kids.
like
I
when,
know them personally.
I know
just
a
like
lot
when
of gay people with kids.
what's dude name?
Kids and a wife.
I knew the director was.
Jesus.
I knew the
Facts.
director was gay when
Louie is gay.
when
No, I know you're
when
gay.
dude did the director for Batman and Robin.
Okay.
You see how fucking bright that movie was? Nigga, this colorful ass movie.
Talking about Tim Burton?
No, his name was like Joel Shoemaker or
Joel
something.
Schumacher.
Oh, yeah.
Joel Schumacher.
Flaming.
Don't say flaming.
That's probably the only.
What? Jim
That is
Carrey.
so
Jim
derogatory.
Carrey was a full blown.
That's probably the only superhero with his nipples on the costume.
That shit was crazy. Put nipples on the Batman. Jim Carrey is
why
a
do you
fucking.
need these nipples? What are the nipples
The
for?
Riddler. The Riddler is a fucking. I don't even know what the fuck you. What's the the people called that be dressing like that be-
Panabons?
No, that be the men be dressing like the women.
Cross
Cross-dressers?
Cross-dressers?
Yeah,
Trans-
but like what they called though.
Drag queen?
Drag. The Riddler is a full-fledged drag queen in the movie.
No.
Come on, man. What? Come on, man.
No, yeah.
Come on, man. Two-Face got a. Come on, dog.
It was bright.
It was bright as a motherfucker.
I think it's just. I
He
think
was
it's
like,
contrast.
who's in
though.
charge here?
I think it's just contrast because
Who's
you
over this?
you're so used to seeing
The
Batman
darker.
You
being
put
dark. Yeah.
nipples
He did.
on
He put nipples on him. That was
Batman.
That was insane.
And Batwoman was in the same film and didn't get no nipples.
That was insane. Yes, it was.
Yeah, why she didn't have nipples?
That's a good point.
We know why.
Vagina ill. No, sometimes I think it was a terrible film, but I don't mind the contrast because we so every time we see Batman, it's a dark film.
It's dark. He is dark.
No, sometimes
It's
got
a
a lot,
no.
a lot of
He is
dark.
not a kid's superhero. Kids like him,
That is a fact.
but it's dark. Wow. Get this light shit out of here. Get this shit out of here.
You want to have a good time in Gotham.
That's why I hate when major corporations, man. Just
Take
always-
over stuff.
It's always been Warner Brother. He's been a Warner
No,
from out the
when it-
gate.
that I remember that Batman and Robin era when you get in the Batman and Robin cups at McDonald's,
That's
Yeah.
getting
anything.
the toys and shit.
The cereal.
You
That's
you
anything.
I remember the
you knew it
Happy
was
Meal
gonna be-
boxes.
Yeah, you knew it was gonna be trash.
That's they're gonna market. That's how they market the films.
Trash.
I remember they had a Batmobile exhibit in the Excalibur
Really?
when the second one dropped.
Batman
They
Returns?
Yeah,
Oh, that was what, 91?
something like that. Yeah,
Too young.
I think they got one of the Batmobiles at the state line.
do they? I heard they-
Motherfucker
I believe
at the
so.
state line?
They closed it. They closed that mall down though.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Thank
they had
God.
one at the state line. It was like the Batmobile and different cars from different movies.
I didn't know the roller coaster out there was seasonal. I had no idea.
That Buffalo
Is
Bills.
it?
Yeah,
I've
because I was
never-
like, man, this motherfucker ain't never running, but it's seasonal.
I
It's
tried-
That was
seasonal.
the first
I
roller
tried to
coaster
take my
I ever
kids
rode.
so many times and it never happened.
Yeah, it's seasonal, so we got to
I
find
didn't know
out
that
that
season
season.
rode?
It's seasoning.
Yeah.
New York.
That's
You're
seasonal
from
too.
California.
Is it?
How was that the first roller coaster you rode? You're
That-
from California.
Yeah, but that was the first one. Like I was young, probably like 9 or 10. I had
Anyone
never
at-
been to like Six Flags or
Anyone at SeaWorld?
for me to
They didn't
hear
have- they didn't
somebody from
have-
California first roller coaster to be
The state line.
the state line.
That's
That
why-
breaks my heart. My heart is hurting for you.
That dip ain't no joke though.
Yeah.
That dip, boy. That dip ain't no motherfucking joke. That's one of them ones.
At the Buffalo Bills?
Yeah.
I don't even remember that motherfucker like that.
Yeah,
I think I
it's
was
one of them.
I like the roller coaster at Buffalo Bills, but to come from
Disneyland is right there.
All them pussy at Disneyland.
Nah,
What?
Disneyland
Yeah,
ain't
they're
got
all
no good
kids.
ride.
But
No, they
you
not.
got-
You
you
got.
got-
No,
like
they
Six
not.
Flags.
you got Six Flags,
Knoxbury Farm.
you got
Six
Knoxbury
Flags,
Farm,
Six Flags,
Universal.
all
you
the
got
rides
Great
be
America.
3 hours. I'm
Yup.
not waiting for that shit.
I never been to Great America.
Universal.
Universal was
Yup.
ass.
Universal is really not known for like their big rides like that.
You not you,
It's more like
Ass
from a movie
gas.
you're not saying that's about Six Flags though. Six Flags.
Six Flags, you gotta wait 3 hours. Ain't nobody waiting 3 hours for these rides. So even if you there all
wasn't
day,
always
the
like
chances of you
that.
getting on all of them is
It wasn't always
rare.
like
It
that.
was not always like that. It was not always
And
like
I'm not
that.
gonna let you disrespect Disney like that because Space Mountain.
Disneyland is
Space
ass
Mountain is
gas.
Good.
Come on, y'all.
I never
And-
liked Disneyland.
And
but
it's one that California Adventure. I can't think of the name of it.
Trash.
No, the roller coaster?
Trash.
You bugging.
All right, man. We can boy. Views from the 7 Network. Views from the 7 on Twitter. Views from the _7 on Instagram. Views from the 7 on Facebook. Views from the _7 TikTok. Man, like, subscribe, man. Watch us. Listen to us. Share, all that shit. Talk the shit, all that. You can find me on Twitter at Just Call Me Spence. Fellas and lady.
Twitter and Instagram. Young Al Bundy, YUNG_Al_Bundy.
Instagram
Do the runner move.
Skinny Junior 777. Twitter Skinny Trump because I'm going for Trump this year and I'm a president.
You getting some of them shoes?
You got the
Skinny
shoes?
Trump.
You
You
getting
know
some of
what,
the shoes?
man? I've been thinking about getting the
He the nigga with the sneaker con, nigga. That's some goat shit.
Black people are gonna vote for him because they like sneakers.
I've been thinking about getting the Apollo Creed.
Cut that shit.
I feel like them the Apollo Creed. I feel like he dedicated them to the late great
Oh, that's how you gonna spend it?
Apollo Creed. Yeah.
That's good marketing right there.
Oh man.
That is insane.
People kind of ignored it because they think I'm. Mike, do you follow politics before we get up out of here? Was you did you see that coming last night? Him beating the dog shit out of Nikki Haley. In her home, that's her home state. Jesus. He beat the shit out of her.
Trump is gonna
Trump,
be on the
baby.
ticket.
That's her home state.
Trump is gonna be on the ticket. I didn't know who she was. I still don't know who she was.
South Carolina beat the dog.
Trump is gonna be on the ticket.
Shout out to
He's
Trump.
definitely gonna be
What?
on a ticket.
What do you mean? On the
Might
ticket,
win this
man.
motherfucker.
I think it's the president, man.
Probably.
Trump's
Skin.
president again. Oh, I said mine. What's
Oh.
wrong?
Y'all can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Shayna_Candy. That's SHAYNA_KANDII.
I am S to the O on Instagram and Twitter.
All right, man. We up out of here. Next week. Deuces.
Peace.